Hello, good evening, and welcome to another special professional edition, because it's the professionals doing it, not them amateurs that we have sometimes. An edition of the eModels Monday live show where we talk about food mainly, and maybe some 80s TV, and probably crisps, and sometimes some models as well, but very rarely some models. But as you may notice, look, it's just the two of us. Look.
Yes, it's the southern takeover, Chris, isn't it, mate?
We got rid of them nasty northerners because they well, Foxx is looking after Mama Foxx, and his broadband's been up and down apparently. So that's why Foxx isn't here. And we got a message from Ted saying that when he got home from work, he got home to find Mrs. Ted in bed. Now, I know it's Valentine's Day and all, but then I reread the message and it did say that she was ill. So I think he's just looking after her rather than looking after her, if you know what I mean. So, yes, our thoughts and wishes go out to Mrs. Ted. Hopefully she recovers soon.
Absolutely.
And they also go out to Fox's broadband, because we know what it's like to have dodgy broadband. If your broadband goes down, that would be horrible, wouldn't it?
It's really frustrating.
Sends your shutters down. No YouTube, no streaming TV.
Yeah.
Not pleasant.
Absolutely.
So there is just two of us, so it won't be a long show. It'll be a quick one. We'll get it done in no time at all. You'll have all of the enjoyment condensed, because, any show when Foxx isn't chatting for 20 minutes about waffles is always going to be a quicker stream. So before we forget, without further ado, actually we'll do the quick terms and conditions. Don't talk about other modelers. Be nice to each other, and it's Valentine's Day, so love each other in the comments and be nice, but keep it family friendly and stuff and things as well. So that's that, and then it's Colin's turn. We'll go across and do his Festus factoids.
Are we going for the factoid
go straight
already,
for the
mate?
Factoids.
Oh, you legend, mate. Absolutely, this is pretty mint, this, mate. On this day in 2003, it's a factoid. Dolly, the world famous first cloned sheep, was sadly put down at the age of 6.5 years old.
I remember Dolly the sheep.
She had been suffering from a progressive lung disease. 2003, Chris. That's nearly 20 years ago, mate.
Is it? It's like 2 weeks ago or something. Yeah.
Yeah, the world's first cloned sheep, folks. So poor old Dolly. Rest in peace. We've got some births, Chris.
Okay.
We got first up. I might as well go in for the big one. We got a Soviet mathematician whose work on quantum groups and in a number of theory was recognised with awards of a Fields Medal. And his name was Vladimir Gershonovich Drinfeld, and he was born on this day in 1954. Who else have we got? Got a Swiss-American astronomer called Fritz Zwicky, and he was born on this day in 1898, and he was an astronomer and physicist who proposed the existence of dark matter, accounting for additional mass universe within the universe. Ooh, impressive. That's the very bloke. And last birth was a Belgian-American organic chemist called Julius Arthur Nieuwenland. And he studied reactions of acetylene, and he invented neoprene.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's
probably just as well he called it neoprene rather than naming it after himself.
Absolutely, because, could you imagine that, trying to ask for that in your local shop? Let's have a look at some deaths. Let's have a looky, Lou. Where is he? I can remember where he is. There you go. We have got a German-Russian chemist who sadly demised on this day at the age of 68. In 1833 he died, and his name was Gottlieb Sigismund Konstantin Kirchhoff, and he applied the first controlled catalytic reaction to produce glucose, and he developed a method for refining vegetable oil and experimented with brewing and fermentation. Sounds an interesting bloke, doesn't he? James Cook, an English seaman who was the first of the really scientific navigators, passed away on this day in 1779 at the young age of 50. There you go. And who else was there? The last one was a French educator who reformed the French educational system during the Revolution. His name was Joseph Le Canayer, and he died at the age of 82 in 1845, folks. So there you go, a rather speedy factoid, births and deaths for you.
It's always, yeah, I like it things when it goes smoothly. Don't know. Let's see what we've got in the chat. Hello to everybody that's watching in the chat anyway as well, by the way, because
absolutely
we can't go through and name you all because there's lots of you tonight. I think that's because we know that Foxx and Ted aren't here, so they came along just to watch us. But yeah. Andy's got a belly. He says, okay, belly. He says, homemade chili with chips and onion rings, and on the bench is actually starting to set it up. Cool.
Oh, nice. Absolutely. Let's have a scroll up. Let's have a looky-loo, see if I can find any.
Sprue and Glue says car key and clutch running things. I don't know who's which.
Yeah, Starsky Nuts, car keys and clutch. Absolutely, mate. Yeah. Just seeing whether there are any other bellies. There's a question from Anders Eriksson. He says, I'm sorry, this is about modelling. What colour of panel liner would suit an aluminium plane? I probably would go for a lightish brown or a medium brown, wouldn't you?
It all depends on what you're doing and what you want it to look like, really. I mean, there's no absolute answer. Oh, you've got to use this colour for this, is it? You can, whatever.
Try it and see what you think you like the most. But start off with a medium brown and work darker from there, mate. Got a belly and bench from Valentina over at Scale Modelling Chaos. Belly, pasta and bacon and tomato sauce. Bench unboxing a 70-second Airfix Sea Harrier FRS 1, brand new release.
Nice.
And it's got markings for HMS Hermes or HMS Invincible with the Falklands War Task Force.
Cool.
Sounds nice. Sarah Jane, bench is a Mercedes model and belly is birthday cake. Lots of it. Happy birthday to Sarah Jane for the other day.
We didn't know. We didn't get any cake.
Yeah. That's all right. She's welcome to all the cake, all of it. Don't forget also, folks, if you've done a thing, you can get a ding via Chris's special ding button.
I have a ding button. Yes, it's not as good as Ted's, but you've got to make do and sort things out. So, also, we do have a giveaway to give away tonight. We've given it away already. Well, we haven't given it away already. Last week we gave it away, and you can comment on last week's video. You have a chance of winning it tonight. At the end of the show, we will pick a random winner using the YouTube random comment picker. We shall randomly pick a comment from YouTube, and you might be in for a winning. It was something about cats, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah.
It was a Hellcat that we're giving away. So we said a comment about cats,
right.
something
comment about cats, family friendly,
and humorous because we like humour. Humour's good.
Absolutely. Carl over at Making Models, belly, stew, and crusty bread. Oh, nice. Bench, cobbles, and stone.
Oh.
There you go.
Anders was thinking about going for a black panel liner, but maybe the contrast gets too big. It's for the 72nd P51D Mustang. Yeah, black. If you're doing it really fine, then black you might get away with. But the more it's a difficult one. Whatever that looks right to you is what you're
black's
happy
fine with darker colours. Sometimes with lighter colours, it can appear too sharp, can't it? It's almost ends up looking like a pen drawing, doesn't it? On panel lines, so it's whatever you prefer, mate. Your model.
Yeah.
Richard Thomas, Scale Model World, belly, a cheeseburger, spicy chicken wings and chips. Good description. Bench, Tamiya Lancer Evo 6. The suspension is done.
Cool. I was just thinking, how do you remember all the people's names when you just do the channel? But I see it actually does say Richard Thomas Scale Model World there. That's nice and easy to remember.
yeah, a lot of them come over from me streams. Just get to know them.
Marcus has got belly spicy tomato soup with a grilled cheese sandwich. That sounds like 2 lunches. I don't know. Yeah. Bench waiting for decals for the A10. Hopefully in this week. Yeah, waiting. Anticipation is great.
David over at Sprue and Glue. Belly, a beef stew and dumplings, followed by chocolate cake. A lot of beef stew this evening, isn't there? But it's proper.
Nobody's had
time
meatballs
of the year,
yet.
Isn't it, for stew? Yeah, we haven't had meatballs, but
Yeah,
Philip Prime is in chat.
Right in on the meatballs.
Absolutely. Philip, have you had your Monday meatballs, mate, for dinner?
I had a shepherd's pie tonight. A nice shepherd's pie.
I've not had my dinner yet. I've had a nice cup of tea, though, so I'm happy with it.
That'll keep you going, yeah.
Absolutely.
Everyone's passing on hugs. Good. Sarah Jane's finished the birthday cake. 2 more to go. I need a ding or else. You can have a ding for finishing a birthday cake because it's your birthday. Yep.
Absolutely. We can do cake dings
You might
tonight.
not.
Because...
I don't know if the ding button worked. Oh, yeah, I think it did.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Because
Ted
we're not an
wouldn't have given you a
argumentative
ding for that, would he?
committee
No.
tonight.
Yeah, Ted wouldn't have given you a ding, but I'll give you a ding quite happily.
Absolutely. You're now a member of a very elite club because Chrissy's dings are few and far between.
They are, yeah. I might be happier giving them out than Ted is, but I do them less frequently than Ted. So
Yeah. Philip Prime's belly and bench is in. He went, yes, belly and meatballs and rice, and bench is still nothing. Again.
Meatballs and rice. That's an interesting pairing. That's not.
That does sound nice, though.
It does sound good, but it's unusual. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'd try that. Yeah.
Sarah
Peter Rogers
Jane's
said
very
shepherd's pie
happy.
or cottage pie. Yes, definitely shepherd's pie. I prefer a shepherd's
Absolutely.
pie to a cottage pie. Cottage pie's all right, but shepherd's pie is definitely better.
Lee Barrett, belly, roast chicken and veg. Bench is a 7-inch McFarlane Space Marine. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's one of them big, articulated ones,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Bobbins has got a ding request. He's finished a 1/700th scale HMS Hermes, Chris.
Cool. Yep. Ding for that, definitely. Anders says dinner yesterday was meatballs and mashed potatoes. It's another interesting
nice.
pair. That sounds more normal to me than meatballs and rice. But yeah, I'd try any of them.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Andy McLeish says go to Iceland. They're selling big bags of Swedish meatballs there. He said they are lovely.
They are, yeah. I'll give you that. Mac has homemade crispy chicken strips with roasties. Bench is on hold for a few weeks. Yeah, I know the feeling. All good.
Philip says it's a long way to go just for a bag of meatballs, though. Laugh out loud.
but yeah.
Sarah Jane likes Chris, and she's more than happy with her ding. There you
Good.
go.
Happy to be
Fan
of
club.
service. Right. Yes. Luckily, it's Colin's what's in store this week anyway, so we didn't have to do a last-minute panic trying to get someone else to do what's in store. So Colin's got that lined up for use momentarily. Well, in a little while. We don't want to peak too early, do we? So.
Yeah, we could break our all-time record, mate, and be done in half hour.
Yeah, I don't know if people will be pleased or unhappy about that. It could go either way, couldn't it? Yeah.
Richard Thomas says, thumbs up, guys and girls. 59 watching, 18 thumbs. Yeah, if you leave a thumbs up, it helps the channel and it helps eModels and it moves them up their search rankings.
Absolutely.
So feel free to click that little thumbs up button and share the love. Mac is wishing Sarah Jane a happy Valentine's Day with huggage. There you go. Everyone's feeling the love today, Chris, aren't they, mate?
It is. I think it's sank in the air. I don't know what it is, but yeah.
Yeah, don't know what it is, mate, because we're
no
blokes,
idea at
aren't we? We're like, absolutely, mate. Let's have a look, see what else is going on in the
so
chat
that's that. Hugs are being returned from Sarah Jane as well, so that's all that. Yeah, do keep the chat moving, because otherwise it's just me and Colin talking to each other, and we don't do that.
Yeah, we're quite reserved, aren't we, Chris? Yeah. Andy's asking prime time, why are you wearing that leopard skin? Oh, is there something we need to know?
I don't want to know, but I'd rather him be wearing that than nothing. So
absolutely,
yeah,
mate. Absolutely.
definitely the way to go.
Absolutely, it certainly is. All right, what have we got?
Oh, Peter Rogers there. Belly, pucker, mince and onion pie, followed by lemon and meringue pie. I haven't had a lemon meringue pie for a long time. On his bench, he's got 2 Airfix Sea Kings. I do like a mince and onion pie, and lemon meringue I haven't had for the longest time. I have to see about picking up some lemon meringue pie.
Yeah, that's been a long time. I think it was last time I had that, I lived at home with Mum. Anders Ericsson, Belly, pocket pizza with cheese, ham and pineapple. And bench, the above-mentioned Mustang.
Yeah, pineapple on pizza, I don't know.
That seems quite a thing for people, isn't it? They're like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people get very irate about either having it or not having it. I'd rather not, but it's all right, I suppose. Why not? I'd rather get rid of the pineapple and add something like, bacon. But,
Absolutely.
Foxx is here. Well, he's not here, but he's here. He's there, but not really here.
Yeah.
He has a connection. No idea how long it will last. You two look terrible in 144p. Hi and hugs to all the chat, and that's probably used up all his internet for the entire evening. So,
yeah, you're welcome back to the world of dial-up, Foxx.
Yeah. Don't make the squealy noises because it upsets animals.
Are you on AOL?
Probably still got an AOL CD downstairs somewhere. But...
Absolutely, yeah. Andy McLeish says Trans Am kit or no Trans Am kit? ? I've got the Knight Rider Trans Am, but that's it, mate. It's the only Trans Am I've got. Anders Ericsson is issuing hugs to Foxx and Mama Foxx. And Foxx is going ASL, ! Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit dated for many of us here, but yeah.
Yeah. Peter Rogers says, yeah, for the pineapple, but you can't beat the traditional cheese and tomato.
Yeah, I mean, you sort of need that whatever, don't you? The cheese and tomato is your standard pizza base. And you sort of build up on that with whatever, but yeah.
Valentina over at Scale Modelling Chaos says, just to throw the cat amongst the pigeons, I love a good meat feast pizza with barbecue sauce base and added pineapple.
Yeah, I don't
know. Controversial.
Yeah, I go with the meat feast and the barbecue sauce, but yeah, I don't know. No.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's pizzas. What would I know? Apparently Max all ears, according to himself there at Sarah Jane. Why are you all ears, mate?
Know, but yeah, there we go.
Absolutely. So yeah. Sarah Jane can add to Mac's list of a few items. Mighty meats a piece, she says, is lush.
Yep.
Absolutely. And Bobbin says ideally a pizza should be made entirely of meat, like a big gigantic burger.
Although I've had cheeseburger pizza and it's not pleasant.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. And Eric says to Foxx that me and you look bad on a normal day. You and Ted just make them look better. Yeah, we got faces like Picasso's, mate. So, yeah, we're happy, don't we?
When he says that Foxx and Ted make us look better, is that because Foxx and Ted are that bad that they make us look better?
Well, this is it.
Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah. Sarah Jane says she knows a nice 1/12 scale kit. And Anders says, I like the combo of salty from meat and sweetness from pineapple in a pizza.
Yeah, I mean, it's about challenging your taste buds and stuff, but yeah, no, I'd still no.
Well, that's an interesting one. Scale Modelling Chaos says, I've seen a video where a takeaway makes a pizza, but instead of normal dough, they use minced up chicken nuggets as the base. Interesting.
I don't know.
Would that not make it to your plate?
I mean, I don't object to it as an idea and a theory, but I don't know how it would stand up to being picked up as a slice of pizza.
Yeah, it's going to crumble, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Max says he's going on a big shopping spree in Paris next month. Sarah Jane is searching for prezzies.
Right. There we go.
Right.
Then.
You're about
now
to
we get the full story. Yeah.
You're about to get the infamous SJ shopping list, mate. There you go.
Richard Thomas has got pepperoni pizza all the way. Yes, but pepperoni is a good choice.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit like kebabs, isn't it? You know, when you have a kebab, you like to have, you know, a bit of everything in it, don't you?
Again, kebabs, I don't mind, but they're not my go-to. But yeah. Shall we go across to the What's in Store early, shall we? I know it's like 10 minutes early, but we can.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
We can. No, nobody's here to tell us off, so we can do what we like.
Oh, no, exactly. And, yeah, Fox is probably at home face palming going, these two are going to beat the half-hour record. Yeah,
it's
we'll
going to be at least
what's in
half
store,
hour,
folks. Yeah. You're going to get a selection of models, kits that are currently in stock over at eModels. There is a very thin, tenuous connection. And if you can work out what it is when I come back and say go, you're in with a chance to win absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all. The trouble is you'll have to wait until next week to get your nothing, because Ted's got all the nothing supplies that he ships out through his vacuum tube.
Absolutely.
So,
you would send a nothing stamped addressed envelope to no one to receive your nothing back in the post. So I'll add that to the stream and we'll have a little looky-loo as to what's in store, folks. First up, we have got the Boulder Models 135th Tiger 1 Battle of Kursk tank. Now, I don't know about you, but yeah, you can't beat a nice Tiger tank, can you?
Yeah, it's boxy, but it does the job.
Absolutely, it does what it says on the tin. You've got some rather decent instructions there on what you're going to be building, folks, with all the exploding diagrams and all of that to help you on your merry way. Loads of different options and bits and bobs that you can add to it to achieve the desired result. I don't know whether there's photo etch, I haven't gone that far into it, but you've got all your different stowage options on the back end there of the turret. And yeah, I think that could turn into a really, really tidy Tiger tank. And it's by Boulder Models, so it's going to be a decent bit of kit. There's some bigger pictures of it there. It looks like there may be photo etch on that as well.
It does look that way, doesn't it? Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? It looks like you've got a bit of a sheet of photo etch going there. So yeah, you've got your camouflage options. So yeah, there you go, folks. First up is the Boulder Models 135th Tiger tank Battle of Kursk. Next up we have got the Italieri 172nd F21A Lion KFIR C1. There you go. No
Looks
idea
like he's got some wings missing.
But it's got a lot of planeage going on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I do like some of these camo schemes in there, I must admit. You've got the Arizona there, USA, 1989. You've got Virginia Beach, USA, in 85. A grey livery there. Got all your paint call-outs that you need. But when I first saw this, I thought it was a MiG. Don't know why, it just looked like it.
Yeah, I can see that he's got that sort of styling to it, yeah.
Yeah, there's your Midland Squadron from Israel, 1980. Picture there of the sprues, and this is a nice little 70-second scale, you know, little fun weekend build for you.
A lot of decals on that for 1/72.
There is, mate.
They're going to be tiny.
They are, aren't they? It's going to be one for your swear box, folks. You've got your sprues with your clear bits in there. But again, something fun to build at the weekend, or if you're going on holiday or anything like that, and you don't want the missus to see that you've sneaked a kit in your luggage. Grab yourself one of these, folks. Yeah. 172nd F21A Lion. Next up is item number 3. Yeah, item number 3 is the one that you're contractually obliged to buy, folks. And I thought I'd put this one in there because I do like the look of it, and it is the Tamiya 124th scale Ford Mustang GT4.
It looks mean, doesn't it? It looks meaty and full of
It
engine.
does. It looks like it's going 100 mile an hour when
Yeah.
it stood still, Chris, doesn't it?
You can almost hear it.
Yeah. Look at that. Nice, sexy bit of louverage on the bonnet. Just imagine the roar of the engine as well. Severe bit of rumpage there with the 4 exhausts coming out the back there and a big spoiler on the back. Carbon fibre. All the underside there with the diffusers and everything looking all neat and tidy. And again, if you're into your super shiny or hyper detail up stuff, these are the sort of kits that you want to try and get. I mean, you've got all the roll cage and everything in there, so you could really go to town on that. And there's your 2 build options. You can either have the white number 18 car or the silver number 17. But it's a Ford Mustang. You know, you've got your decal options for both. You've got your masking sets for the windows and that. So they thought of everything in this. And it's Tamiya. At the end of the day, you cannot go wrong with it.
They know what they're doing with cars, don't they?
That just looks, for me, that just looks mean and moody. And
Yeah.
And $37.99, folks. What more can I say? And these are all in stock. Were checked before we came on. So yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
slap it
full.
in your basket, and if it's not yours till you check it out.
Absolutely. God, that's Ted in.
It's like he was here in spirit. I channeled my inner Ted.
Absolutely. Next up, folks, we have got the Tamiya 1/48 scale Jag Panther tank, and it's the tank destroyer late version, folks. And again, it's a German tank, and it's 48th scale. Unusual for armour, isn't it? Because normally it's 35th, but yeah, big old picture there of it. And yeah, look at that.
It doesn't look quite right. There's something about it that I don't know. I'm so used to seeing tanks with turrets.
Yeah, it's because it's static, isn't it? You know, it's got no turnage on the turret, and it's just like, well, if there was someone along the side, the tank itself's got to turn around to shoot it. And it featured a powerful 88mm gun mounted in a superstructure featuring 80mm thick armour. Wow. There you go. And it was pretty much, the front and the side plates were sloped to further improve their protective power, giving the Panther its imposing wedge-shaped appearance. And it weighed 48 tonnes. Powered by a Maybach V12 cylinder engine. Holy moly, 48 tonnes. Ding dong. So there you go, folks. Item number 4. Tamiya's 48 scale Jagged Panther tank destroyer. Next up, we've got a Scalextrics for a change. Now, bear in mind, eModels are an RC store, and they also do Scalextric stuff. And I like the description on this because it's basically the Ferrari in it, but to get round it, it is the Scalextrics Red Stallion GP car.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And yeah, it is a classic Formula One Ferrari in no uncertain words. And what can you say? It's Scalextrics. We all had these as kids, and I don't know, it's just something from a bygone age, Chris, isn't it? You know, we all had a mess around with Scalextrics.
Yeah,
I think I've
I'm
still
assuming
got a
it's
set
still
in
going
my loft.
strong, and it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
And why not? When the going gets tough, our great value Scalextric Super Resistance series is more up to the challenge. And there you go, the new shape for our single seaters are ideal fun for junior racers who will be sure to keep them coming back for more racing action. And there's all your technical specifications for it. And obviously there are other Scalextric stuff that they've got in stock as well, folks, as you can see. You've got the NASCARs, you've got the trucks, you've got Lamborghinis, so have yourself a looky-loo. But for this week, item number 5 is the Scalextric Red Stallion GP car. There you go. And last up, we have got the Revell 144 scale Airbus A380-800 Emirates Wildlife variant. And what drew me to this was the decal set, because I
Yeah,
just
that's
thought it
quite
was
impressive, isn't it?
unusual. It is, isn't it? It's an A380. Sadly, they're getting taken out of commission now that, you know, fuel costs have gone through the roof and all of that. So yeah, they're not going to be about for many more years. But Yeah, imagine that coming into land at Heathrow. I bet that would be quite impressive, to be honest with you. And it's United for Wildlife, so it's obviously a campaign that they're heavily involved with, which is nice this day and age. Loads of decals to go on there, which, as you can imagine, getting them into the panel lines is going to be fun.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
although at least they are decals and they don't expect you to paint all the animals on the side.
Oh, yeah, could you imagine that? Yeah, we would just have matchstick lions, Chris, wouldn't we? It'd be like, yeah.
It'd be
But
that,
no, it's
it's
a
a nice
nice-
looking lion. It's supposed to be a dog.
Yeah, yeah. What's his name? Fido. Yeah, yeah. But no, it's just something decent. It's a Revell level 5. There's 161 of Revell's finest parts. It is a whopping 50.4 centimetres wide and 55 centimetres
Yeah,
long.
I mean it's only
folks.
144 scale, so it's a tiny scale but massive plane because it's
Yeah.
huge.
Absolutely. I've got the 144 scale A380 hanging from the ceiling there, Chris, and it's an impressive bird, it really is. And for $26.99, I don't think you could go wrong with that, folks. So remember, slap it in your basket. So I'll just do a quick recap, Chris, of what we've got. First up was your Boulder Models 135th Tiger tank, Tiger 1, Battle of Kursk. Next up, you had an F21A Lion, a KFIR C1. You then had the 124th Ford Mustang GT4. You then had a 48 scale Jagged Panther tank. You then had the Scalextrics Red Stallion GP car. And last up, you had the Revell 1/4 scale Airbus A380 Emirates Wildlife. So I shall come back and I'll take two answers on this. So you've got a choice, and for your chance to win nothing, go. We've got an answer in before we said go there.
We won't mention if that's right or not. We'll just
No,
ignore it,
absolutely.
'cause it was before.
Dorkosaurus is saying pineapple.
I don't think it's
Scale
pineapple.
Modelling Chaos is in with animals. That's an answer I'll accept. Animals you might see at a zoo. He's clarified that. So yep, it was all animals, folks. Really was that that easy.
Yeah, I looked through the descriptions and thought they're all animals, aren't they?
Absolutely, because I don't do things by halves. I don't like to complicate things. And yeah, Anders is going wild animals. There's animals, four-legged wild animals. Animals. There you go, folks. Dorkosaurus says pineapple.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So,
Is
yeah,
pineapple
there
an
you go.
animal, technically? I don't know.
So if you'd like to send a blank email to ted@emodels.co.uk for your chance to win nothing and claim your prize of nothing. And next week he'll bung it in his tube of airness and it will get magically transported to you.
Yeah, Foxx is still guessing. He hasn't got it yet.
Oh, is he? Good.
You'll get there
Geological
eventually.
formation. He'll get there eventually.
Well, he's obviously still on the slow broadband, so he's probably still watching like the second item.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's on the Italieri 172nd Lion then, aren't you?
Yeah. He'll get there. You know.
Yeah, he'll get there. Bless him. Yeah, Dorkosaurus says wild pineapples now.
Are any pineapples really tame? That's the real question.
Do they need a special pineapple keeper?
I'm pretty sure they do. You can't have them just, randomly roaming.
No. Can't have a wild pineapple. Fox is saying common vegetables of the 17th century. He's definitely on slow broadband, isn't he?
We'll be finished by the time he gets up to a date, isn't we? So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Time he gets to item number 4, mate, we'll be rolling the end credits, mate.
You can still go across and comment on last week's video. I'm gonna check. I loaded it up before we went live, and there were 16 comments on last week's video. So how many more comments will be added before we go across to actually draw the prize? I bet it'll be more than 16. There'll be like 25 people
Yeah,
commenting
yeah,
now.
24, 25. So you've got to be in it to win it, folks. So nip over, whack your comment in, because Chris will be joining, drawing that even.
Yeah, very
soon.
shortly. Peter Rogers says, I've never been attacked by a pineapple. It just goes to show how well the pineapple handlers do, doesn't it?
And Valentina says, do you push pineapple and shake the tree? See what you did there, mate. Atol's special men kit arrived today, so he now has a question mark. Well done, Atol. Look forward to seeing that, mate. Anders is asking you, Chris, do you fancy the drink pina colada?
Not particularly. I don't think I've ever had one, but I don't think I'd like. No.
Absolutely.
It sounds too
Never had
fruity
one,
for
mate.
me. I don't like. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Sarah Jane saying, is that the one you got for me, Atol? I see what you're doing there, Sarah Jane. Foxx is saying, pineapples are neither apples nor do they live in pine forests. 16th century explorers were jerks.
If I remember correctly, apples are actually berries.
Yeah, part of the berry family, aren't they?
But strawberries aren't.
Yeah, which is odd, isn't it?
Yeah, so yeah, people who name things shouldn't be allowed to name things because they just get it wrong all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, naming criteria seems to have escaped them on them ones.
Yeah.
Andy McLeish says this one's for Foxx. Do, yeah. Earworm.
Now Foxx is singing that quite well. He will be when he reads that in 10 minutes. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, he's probably back in the age when that was still in the hit parade, you know. So yeah.
Could well be. Dorkosaurus says pineapples so ferocious and have big fangs. Andy says they grow upside down.
Good factoid. Anders Ericsson says a banana is also a berry.
Yeah, and bananas today are grown from one type of banana from hundreds of years ago when there used to be like dozens of different types of bananas and they taste nothing like bananas used to, apparently.
Jamie Bones just posted a comment on last week's video. Good man.
It's a very good chance. It does seem to be the winner tends to be someone who's only just commented. Like the last 3 or 4 times we've drawn, it's been like in the last minute someone's posted a comment and won.
Absolutely. David over at Sprue and Glue says tomatoes are a fruit.
Fox says zoo animals. He's got it.
What you like. Absolutely. Right, I suppose, what are you going to do? Give it a couple more minutes for the comment?
I reckon
Chris?
a couple of minutes and then we'll go across and finish up and do the draw thing because, you know, it's...
Absolutely, mate.
Without Fox's endless talking, the streams do go a lot smoother and a lot quicker. They're not nearly as much fun, but they are a lot quicker.
Do I say that immortal phrase or do I not go down the phrase that begins with P? Fesh.
Oh, you could say that if you like. Yeah, I don't. Well, you know.
Yeah, very professional.
I was thinking you were going to be nasty about him, but that was a completely different word.
Wouldn't dream of it, mate. Peter Rogers says, "Come to think of it, a pineapple grenade was fatal." There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Lord Bartley III clarifies that all the bananas I get now are broke because they're all bent.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Apparently, coconuts take 2 years to grow. Who'd have thought it?
Doesn't sound right.
No.
I believe you, but it doesn't sound right. But yeah,
it's weird, isn't it?
All right. Well, it is your last chance to go across to last week's video and leave a comment on it. Something about cats that we can read out loud on the internet because we're going to read a few of them because it's going to kill another couple of minutes. So go and leave a comment on there. And see what's what. I shall share the thing and show you what you could have won, and you still could win. Look,
Sarah
it's the
Jane
M18
saying,
Hellcat.
Yeah, go on.
It's a nice kit. Look, it's big.
I know. Look at it.
Yeah. As Fox would say, look at it with all the eyes on your face. It's got people in it. It's got... Oh, this is the one with that nice looking cover over the turret thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Does look nice though, doesn't it?
Look at that. That's lovely. It's another Tamiya tank, so again, you can't go far wrong with it, really, can you?
Absolutely. Yeah. Does look mint.
All of your details and stuff in there. That's that. So yes, that's what you could win. All you have to do is go to that video there and leave a comment on it.
There's 4 people in that one, Chris.
There are. I don't know what happened there. It's one of them strange weeks when, you know, all the planets align and stuff. I don't know who these people on the left are. We don't need to worry about them. It's fine. So yes, there were, as I say, 16 comments on that now. So when I go across to the YouTube random comment picker and randomly pick a comment, we'll see. And then we'll go back and have a look at the comments and see if there are any other funny ones that we want to read out. So I've put that in there. I have said to filter duplicate users because you can only get one chance to enter. You can't enter lots of times. Yeah, if you're typing, even if you're halfway through a line, press enter now because I'm going to click the button and then it's done. So you got like 5 seconds. Quick type, press enter. 3, 2, 1. That is it. There are 26. We said 25, 26, didn't we? So
yeah,
absolutely. There we go. Another 10 people have entered tonight. Is it going to be one of them 10 people that's entered just now that's going to win? That's the question. And the answer is I'll click the start button and we'll find out. So let's have a look and see. Anything else happening in the chat before I do? No, nothing much. Let's click the start button and see what happens. All the comments going through. If you see your name, you probably haven't won because it's probably going to cycle through. Anders is the winner. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
And he did indeed comment on that in this very minute. See, you've got to be in it to win it, but you can be in it right at the last minute and still win. Dogs have owners, cats have servants. This is indeed true. We know this from cats. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, Anders, yes, well done. Send an email up to ted@emodels.co.uk. Tell us that you've won. Tell us what you won. You've won the Hellcat hashtag 35376.
35376. There you go.
That's that.
I'll put that in the chat for him.
Lovely, thank you. I shall refresh that page and we'll have a look and see. We've now got 28 comments, so yeah, either 2 of you have entered twice or you've just entered too late and it was too late. But what have we got? Chaos says, what do you get if you cross a leopard with a watchdog? A terrified postman. Sounds about right. Andy says, my cat was having trouble watching a DVD. She had the movie on pause.
Peter Rogers says, cat's eyes in the road were invented after someone seeing a cat's eyes reflecting back in his lights. If the cat was walking away, he would have invented a pencil sharpener.
Yeah. Red Len says cats sleep for 13 to 16 hours a day, 70% of their life, not unlike someone we know. Who's that? Right. It's not. I'd like to, but I don't.
Sprue and Glue says my cat asked for a mice cream maker for her birthday. See what he did there.
Yeah.
Carl over at Making Models says cats have whiskers on the backs of their front legs as well.
That's very cool.
Factoid.
Cat got canary, says Michael Jackerman. Cats make good bed warmers, says Camwaddle Ninja.
Yeah. Clarkey says cats were secretly working towards world domination.
Yeah, I don't think it's a secret at this point, is it?
No.
Lee Barrett says cats have a total of 18 toes. Is that what? They got more on the front or the back or something?
I think there's some on the back of their thing, isn't they?
Yeah, what
would be our shin or calf area.
And Dorcosaurus says, I don't know what comment I'm supposed to put, but I'm here. Thank you very much. You being here is greatly appreciated. So, yeah, thank you for that. That's that. That's that done. I think we've done what we've done.
Yeah,
I was going to say,
absolutely,
Colin should
mate.
put the thing in the chat. It's there, I can see it. Anders says that was a really nice prize. Thanks to Pete and eModels. Absolutely.
Yeah, if you want to pop a picture up in the eModels Facebook page of the item when you get it, Anders, or yourself with the item when you get it, they'll be most grateful.
Nice and easy. That's probably it, isn't it? Shall we call that there? It's quarter
Yeah,
two, so
absolutely,
we've done,
mate.
three
Yeah.
quarters of a show.
Absolutely. It lets you get off because you're absolutely
There's
shattered,
only half
bless
of
you.
us, and we've done three quarters of the show, so that's more than normal.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
I need my
yeah.
beauty sleep because
Oh, bless you.
So yes, that's that. Next week we shall return on Monday, as ever. Hopefully with a full crew. You never know. It could turn up.
Absolutely.
It could be. Fox has got the broadband man coming tomorrow to fix him, so he should be back.
Absolutely. Fox is currently in a silver DeLorean in 1954, so hopefully we've got him back next week.
Yeah, it'll happen. So that's that. Thank you all for joining us this evening. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I hope everyone else has enjoyed it as well.
Absolutely.
But other than that, stay safe. Have a good one, and we shall see you same time, same place next week.
Take care, folks. Stay
Good night.
safe.